Hi there, it's Jen, and I'm here to share a Kill Kit video with you. This is the March Scraptastic Rivers and Roads kit. Or is it April? No. March. Rivers and Roads kit. I did not get the add-on, and I got 7 layouts done. I only have process videos for 2 of them, and I will explain that here in a second, but let me show you what I have left over. There was this Bella Boulevard Gulf Confetti clear cut transparency sheet, and I have a bunch of that left still, so I'll just throw that into my stash. And then I have a little piece of cardstock, the pink, which is a great size for a layer or a photo mat, so I'll definitely hold on to that. The most I have left is this Kaisercraft Blue Bay collection paper. It's called Placid. This just really wasn't my style. I used some of the white side for photo matting and stuff, and then I punched some leaf shapes out of it, and that was how I found it best to use. I probably won't hold on to this, just because I know I won't use it. This is just a branding strip. I'll probably toss that as well, and this is such a small piece I don't know that I'll hold on to it, but I will hold on to this. It's a whole border strip, and I love this striped paper. That's a Scraptastic exclusive paper. So not much left, which I love. Let me show you what I have for embellishments. I have one of the 3 flares left. It has a little floral pattern on it, so I'll just throw that into my flare stash. These were the printables that you print and cut yourself. I used some of these, but I have a bunch left, so I just have a little container that I will toss those into. Let me just show you. I keep all of my Scraptastic labels in one container, and then all of the printables in another container. And actually, before I throw these in, I know that these are from the next month's kit, and so I'm going to take those out to put with my next month's kit, April's kit, and toss these ones in. So that's just where I keep all of my print and cut files. And then I also have, we got a bunch of resin shapes. I think I only used 2. And so I have these left, and I'll just throw those into my stash. They're really cute, but I found that they were harder to use than I thought they would be. So I have one wood veneer shape, and I did accidentally break it. It says spring. I'm just going to glue it so that you can't tell and use that. I love it. So that's definitely, I'm keeping that, even though I broke it. Scraptastic always gives you exclusive die cuts, 3 of them usually, and I used 1, so I still have the smile and the love you. So I'll go ahead and put those in with my stash. And then these are the cut aparts, and I think I only used 1 of these as well, so those will just go into my labels. In fact, maybe I'll just toss them in here. There's a sheet of Webster's Pages stickers. I used 4 out of 7. These aren't really super my style either. I might give these the leftovers to my daughter. There was a stencil. Obviously, I'll save that. I loved this stencil. It was really pretty. There was a sheet of Heidi Swap chipboard pieces. I used all of them, so I thought that was pretty good. This one actually got thrown away because I messed it up, but the rest of them I used. This is a Maggie Holmes sticker sheet, not Maggie Holmes, Crate Paper Craft Market, and I used tons of these, so that was awesome. I still have some left, and I'll keep this around, and the alphabet is left, but I used a lot. And then these are the gilded thickers. In gold, I used these a ton too, but there's still plenty left, so I'll hold on to those. So that's all I have left. So let me just toss this aside, and I will show you the layouts that I made. So I'm going to go in order of how I made them. So like I said, I only have process videos for 2 of them. I just got really busy with work and different things that I didn't have a lot of time to come sit in my craft room. We had a lot of family things going on, but they were things where I was able to, some of the cases, bring scrapbook stuff with me and craft while I sat with my family. And so I did that twice. And so I ended up getting a bunch more layouts completed. So I will just share them with you now. So this first one is called Grow Girls, and this one has a process video, and it doesn't use any patterned paper, but it does use a bunch of the chipboard and the sticker elements and the thickers, and then this wood veneer piece, and then this is where I used that, what is that called? You know, this thing, the template or the stencil, and I really love the way it looks. I wish I would have used it more, but I only used it this one time. So, like I said, there's a process video for that if you want to know more. This is the second one, and I used a pattern paper background for this one, the book pages, and it is about the first chapter book I remember reading. So there is a process video on this one as well. Some of the papers are from my stash, these two right here, and some of the other stuff is from my stash as well, but a lot of it comes from the kit, so you can check that out. I have a process video. So the rest of them I do not have process videos for, and I noticed something that I would point out after I go through the layouts. But so we also got these Bella Boulevard felt flat bows. We got 2 teal and 2 pink, and I used all of them, so that was great. So you can see I used my gold thickers. I used a row of photos, this pretty stripe print paper, and then a little bit of that transparency, and then this is a printable, one of the printing cuts. This is one of the stickers, and then there's a bunch of stickers from the Maggie Holmes sticker sheet, and then these were some of the printing cuts as well. A little flare here, and then I punched with my Martha Stewart leaf punch some leaves out of that paper that I was saying was hard for me to use. So that's 8.5 years old. Oh, and there's some little banners. Those are stickers from the Crate Paper sticker sheet as well. This one is called Like Father, Like Daughter, and I used a big chunk of that stripy paper and then a little bit of this blue paper. I didn't have that go all the way across. You can see it just ends there. I was trying to just use little bits of the paper. And so these are just die cuts from a previous Scraptastic, like a cut file, and or at least I think they're from Scraptastic. I could be wrong. I just cut them out on watercolor paper, and then I watercolored them to kind of match my daughter's bow. And it's called Like Father, Like Daughter. These are all stickers from my stash. But the bow and the papers and most of the embellishments are from the kit. This one is maybe my least favorite one, but I still like it. I used another pattern paper background, and I kind of did a diagonal design. I tucked in little pieces of the transparency here and there, and it doesn't have a real title. I guess Smile could be the title, but I used a lot of word elements, and so these are just all bits and pieces from the kit. There are a few things from past kits, like these cork stars, and then these little word stickers are just from my stash. So there's that one. This one is called My How Time Flies. I loved the way this one turned out. So I used that pretty Webster's Pages floral for the background, and then this is the Scraptastic exclusive, one of the Scraptastic exclusive papers that with the polka dots on it. I cut one of those labels up to add a little pop of black because I used the black flare here. And so one of the Webster's Pages labels, I just cut it in half. You can kind of see maybe where I just cut it. I didn't need the words on the label, but I liked the pop that it brought, so I just did it that way. And then here's another one of the labels that I used intact. And I just kind of, like I said, created a diagonal design, and this is where I used some of those enamel or resin pieces, and then just some stickers from the Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. This is a printable, this is from a previous kit, and then I've used some of the thicker arrows here and just created this design. So, and I like the way the bow looks on there too. I thought these bows would be too big, but I used all 4 of them, so I guess they were just fine. And this is the last one. It's called We Love Abba. Abba stands for Abuelita. That's my mom. That's what my daughter and my niece and nephew call my mom Abba. And this one I had run almost completely out of paper. I had a piece of cardstock left, so I matted my photo with that, and then I cut this little piece of paper in half, so it's really a small piece that I made look larger, and then I had some transparency, and then I had one strip of this blue polka dot, so I kind of stretched the paper that way, and I used almost the rest of my stickers and embellishments in a diagonal pattern to just kind of fill in the space. And then I punched some more leaves out of that paper and added my title with those gold thickers. And then I also used some Heidi Swapp, or not Heidi Swapp, these are Teresa Collins Studio Gold tile alphabet stickers. And again, I cut another one of those Webster's Pages labels in half for just the pop of color rather than what the label said. So those are the layouts I created, and as I was going through, I kind of noticed a pattern, and I wanted to just point this out, that you can use your kind of go-to patterns again and again, but have your pages look different. So for example, this page, We Love Abba, this page, Time Flies, and this page, Smile, all kind of incorporate this diagonal design, but they all look pretty different. You can see that the kind of styling is the same, but they don't look, the pages don't look the same. So you can use it in a variety of ways. This page, I incorporated the photo into this diagonal strip. On these two, I layered the diagonal embellishments around the photos, and they sat off to the side. The other thing I noticed was that I used stripes across the center and laid my photos in the middle of them several times. So I did it here with a strip across the middle, here with a strip across the middle, and here where the strip is a little bit more across the top. But they all have that kind of stripe design with a pattern on either side of the main stripe. So I just kind of wanted to point out that you can get a lot of different looks with similar designs, and you can just use your go-to patterns over and over to get different looks with your pages. So those are the pages that I have done for you. If you have any questions, please leave a comment for me below. I'd love to hear from you. And I just wanted to let you know that I will have lots of videos up on my YouTube channel this week. I've gotten quite behind with how busy I have been, but you can watch for 2 kit shares from me, like my Scraptastic kit and my Felicity Jane kit, in the next day or 2. And then on Saturday I'll have my 6x6 paper pad love video, and then on Sunday I will have my Inspired By video with Juliet Sheriff, and we do that every other week, and so that will happen this Sunday. And I hope to be able to share some more process videos with you very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.